Alright, so we're going to continue now with some more Tales of Berseria. Let me really quickly set this up. Okay. CPU, please stop maxing out. Yep, there you go. Okay. It went immediately back down to 52. I was like, that is not normal when it goes up that high. So let me... Hold on. Fucking hate this. I think I have to reboot my computer after this. That's nice. Okay. I plan to play a lot today, so that's why I'm kind of setting in as much as I can here. Okay, we should be good. Let's do this.
Take a look at this.
Lose, win, lose. I'm very proud of you guys.
What a treasure!
That is pretty good painting, actually. Skill slot expansion. Okay, well, we're still not level 5, so... I guess maybe there's so much stuff that you're just able to get. And they just, after you get it, you can move on to the next one.
There's still a long way to go. It's a big world out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot can happen on the waves. The far seas are unexplored territory for a reason.
I'd imagine so. The seasons and the weather can change the sea completely.
Oh. Do I sense a budding interest in the sea?
Look a little happy at least,
less
man.
apathetic about it now?
I wouldn't say that. I was just reminded of something someone once said to me.
Yeah, well... Maybe Velvet will smile again before we all die. I'm not gonna put too much faith in it, but, you know.
That's an interesting bridge.
This bridge has a bit of history to it. Port Renede was originally built here on this inlet. The water's deep enough for ships, but as you can see, it's a bit too narrow for a port. Large ships couldn't come close without a top-rate crew. So Port Renede was used almost exclusively by smaller ships.
What about the Von Eltia?
We're the best of the best. We came and went as we
We're top
pleased.
rate.
So your point is you wanted to brag?
Yeah, basically.
Hey, let me finish. The people wanted their town to grow, so they built an outer harbor for large ships, and this bridge to connect to it.
Uh-huh. So that's why the port and the town are separate.
Okay,
But
that makes
there's more.
sense. Yeah.
We secretly helped provide the funds and resources for them to build it.
So you are bragging.
And did this bridge bring prosperity to Port Renede?
No. The Abbey began regulating shipping and travel.
Yeah, that's rough.
Right about the time the town finished building the outer port.
So they never
If
got
only
to
the
really
seas
reap
had remained
profits.
Free, Port Renede would have developed into a center for commerce and trade.
I suppose things don't always go as planned.
Then again, even if Port Renede became a bustling port, we still would have no trouble slipping in or out.
I'm not biting this time.
Okay. He really just wanted to show off. But basically, like, the Abbey is just kind of really fucked with people's lives outside of, like, the grateful few in the capital. Like, doesn't really sound like they're helping anybody. It's still just as rainy and miserable here as it was anywhere else.
I know I'm repeating myself, but that's just not possible.
But the High Priest hasn't been seen since then. How do you explain that? I heard some people from the capital say that he might have been attacked by demons.
The Abbey's trying to cover it up, but the truth is getting out.
Yeah.
The security at the palace is better than anywhere else. Demons breaking in? Inconceivable.
But what if a whole horde assailed the castle?
The exorcists guarding the palace are elite, the best of the best. Horde or not, they couldn't have gotten in.
But what if they were some sort of giant demons? No matter how elite
Well,
the
don't
guards
you think
may
more
be, they'd
people would have
trouble
seen
against
it?
something
Like
that.
If giant demons appeared in the capital, there'd be an uproar. I understand your concerns.
Yeah,
but please
that would
remain calm.
mean he was more
and
assassinated
trust
than
us.
anything else.
Panic and confusion is just what the demons want. They'll use it to slip into this very town.
Oh, the irony.
We know that, but still.
It looks like rumors from the capital are spreading.
The more chaos there is here, the easier it'll be for us to move around.
Okay.
When I was in Port Zexen, I heard that a swarm of demons attacked the palace and killed the High Priest.
No way! Isn't the palace the most heavily guarded place in the world? How did the exorcists let that happen?
They're very clearly not that good.
Really does travel fast.
They say that the demons were disguised as humans, but were actually enormous monsters twice the size of any man. They had razor
Could also be the
horns
guild leaking
and
stuff
three
out.
burning eyes. They could take over your mind just by glaring at you.
If the demons were that terrible, no wonder the exorcists couldn't deal with them.
Some rumors say they escaped. Some say a legate took them down in a climactic battle. But no one knows the truth. We should be ready to run in case they show up.
Is the world falling apart? Will the bad times return again?
Yes.
A horned giant
That's a great
with
clip,
3
by the
eyes,
way.
huh? Velvet, you're one scary lady.
They said swarm, so they were talking about you, too.
Okay. Of course, the hilarious part is that we're just in here now, and they don't even know. Because demons can look like humans, and nobody questions it. Alright, excuse me, gentlemen. What the hell are you? I'm Hidemi, the third son and rising star of the character card family. I'm okay. Don't feel bad, I didn't even play any of the main games in Symphonia, really. I can't front on Tales games having a shit ton of content, that's for sure. Okay, light bottle. I don't really think I need to save. I feel like we already, you know, we just started. I don't need to save. It says there's one more chest. It's back here. Cats count as chests? Angel Halo. No, they don't. Oh, well, whatever.
Hello there. How can I help you today?
We're looking for Salatoma flowers.
Well now, that's an order I don't get every day. It's not for the Corsair's Scourge, by any chance?
The very same. Some of our crew developed fever 3 days ago. I want to take care
You
of it
literally
as quickly as
turned to
possible.
fucking dust,
Understandable,
dude.
but unfortunately, I'm out of stock right now.
How
How can it be out
horrifying.
of stock? The flower's in season, isn't it?
It is, but not too long ago, a demon appeared in Warg Forest, where we harvested. And now the Abbey won't let anyone inside.
They what? Why haven't they exterminated the demon?
From what little I've heard, they've had trouble tracking the thing. 100 people go in, maybe only one will actually come across the beast.
If it's so rare, then what's the danger?
Because nobody who's encountered it has come back alive.
First
Oh,
the
of
Corsair's
course.
Scourge, then no medicine, the Abbey, and a mysterious demon. Never a dull moment with the Reaper's Curse, eh?
I could try to order some from other towns, but if you're already on day 3, we might not make it.
That's rough.
But if we go to the Warg
Holy
Forest,
shit.
the Salatoma will be in bloom, correct?
Right, but the demon...
We're going to the forest.
Alright, let's do it. Ends of Nog. Alright, I'm gonna save. I do want to play as Rokuro, but I thought about something when I was cooking, actually, today. I said to myself, as much as I like to play it, wouldn't it make more sense for me to play as Velvet and Rokuro, who's already a good character, be controlled by the AI? Because I don't really trust an AI-controlled Velvet. I'm scared that she's gonna Theranize and basically kill herself. What? What? Command your allies in battle, then quickly press R3 again to cancel? Oh.
A battle! Guess it's time to fight.
Alright, sure. Where are they weak to? I don't even know what my win combo is. Oh, shit. I kind of actually hate the idea that you have to, like, knock people down in order to deal anything. Like, you have to actually dodge attacks. Like, I actually like how Rokuro plays. Seen this? Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, we're not even using Velvet anymore. I think it feels more like a Tales game at this point.
For many years.
Many years, huh?
Shadow Flow and Armor Crusher. Okay. So for me, it's Shadow Flow. Let's see. So I'm just gonna... You could probably skip out. I don't know if I like either of these, to be fair. Like, I like this, because these are on the different buttons. They're pretty good. You swing right, then you step left. And then this is the opposite. This is like fire. I mean, both of these start with fire, which isn't terrible. So what's, not Hurricane Thrust, Armor Crusher. Because I get interrupted, but it's fine. Use a pair of blades together to damage heavy armor. With impact damage rather than a slash, occasionally knocking down the enemy. That sounds like a good finisher. Okay, I think my sound is still fine. Let's put Armor Crusher on the final stage here. Dashes forward, strikes, and leaps back. We can move all of these down. I don't know if I'm ever going to use Form 2. I'll be real. I don't know if I'm ever actually going to use Form 2. So maybe I could get rid of Form 2, but I'm going to leave it on. I kind of want to use another combo, right? Like, I guess this could be like a fire combo, and maybe I could try to use Mirage / here, but this is going to dash me left, and that's why I don't want to use it without having something to move me right. Because I think I tried using Mowing Blade and Shockwave / together, right? Yeah, let's try this, actually. Let's try Mowing Blade, which means I don't want to use Crimson Flash here anymore. I'll use Crimson Flash here, then. Yeah, then let's try Mirage Dance. And if this doesn't work, I'm going back to what it was before, right? Yeah, I'll put that there. We'll put Armor Crusher again. Oh, I put it twice. Oh, fuck me. Slash to the right. Dash left. I mean, we could put this in reverse, honestly. That's what I mean. Like, this is kind of a clusterfuck. I'm not gonna front. This will swing left, and then we'll go right. It's like, see, this is why it makes sense. This is why it just makes sense this way. I mean, there's not really much else to say about it. All right, I think we'll be fine with this. If not, I could try Mirage Dance. Maybe this is pretty good. The AI seems to favor it as well. Yeah, so maybe what I'll do is I'll put Mirage Dance. I'll do this, and then I'll do Mirage Dance, right? Hurricane Thrust will close in, and then we'll use Armor Crusher. Which one was Smokescreen Assault? To the left, I think it was. An attack and a quick retreat back into the left. I don't know. That might not be that good of a move to begin with. Well, we've got a Code Red coming up, so that'll be fun. Let's try this, because I absolutely need to figure this shit out. Let's try the triangle combo. It's okay. It's not like stupendous. Yeah, see, that's nice. It kind of takes you back a little bit too. That's actually pretty good, actually. Holy shit, this is a good combo. It's a little slow though. It's just, it doesn't track very well.
Victory is ours.
But that's a pretty good combo. Like, that works out, actually. Hold on, I don't want to do this. This is kind of rough.
But I'm strong.
Ow. Okay, well, this is why we kill mages first.
Think you can dodge?
Yeah, I was about to say the game locked up. Thanks. He beat the shit out of that lolly. It's just, you can't really, like, I don't know why that move misses sometimes. You know why? Because that forward step takes you past them, and it doesn't really work out too well. If that tracked better, that would be like an amazing combo to use. Okay, maybe that first move I should change. That's not very great. That first move is kind of weak. Yeah. Let me, what's another move that closes in? Let's try, I want to try Mirage Dance. We'll try Mirage Dance first. We already have Hurricane Thrust. Let's reverse them, which seems to be what the AI prefers anyway. Just judging based off the AI's usage patterns, that would seem to be like the better combo setup.
Hey, Laffy said, What's the Reaper's Curse Magilu was talking about? Supposedly, Eisen's presence has the power to bring misfortune to the people around him.
Is that some sort of special Moloch power or something?
It's worse than mere misfortune. At Vortigern, there was a sudden mass outbreak of demon blight, and many of his fellow crew died on his watch.
I find that a little hard to believe, honestly.
The Reaper's Curse is all too real. It was the Reaper's Curse that tore me from you and got me captured by Miss Magilu.
Everything bad that happens to him is the Reaper's Curse.
Is that so?
I missed you so much. The hazy, halcyon days when I would blow on your cheeks to make your tears dry up.
Hey, that's not...
It must be destiny that we've been reunited. How I wish
All right,
I could
Magilu,
return
kill
to
this
your
fucker.
side once more.
Do what you want. I don't care.
Really?
I won't stop you. Maybe she wants a Moloch who freely divulges a young girl's secrets.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine, thank you very much. I've already got Loppy set to
You've
look
been
after
replaced,
as it is.
motherfucker.
Aw, no fair. Is he the one who blows on your tears now when you cry?
He most certainly does not. And as of right now, you're a stranger to me.
Yeah, life sucks. Loppy said stay away from her.
What? Just so we're clear, Loppy says we'll do no blowing on any cheeks. Of course not. I mean, not that it ever happened in the first place anyway.
How would you want to blow on
Just
tears
forget
anyway?
it.
Yet another victim of the Reaper's Curse!
He's pissed. He always looks pissed. I love Eisen. He always looks pissed even when he's happy, dude. Has he smiled at all once? Fuck. Thank you. Alright, how am I gonna get out of this? Are they faster than me? Nope. Okay. I'm totally gonna get bodied by this fucking... by this code red, aren't I? I'm actually going to get bodied. I'm guessing you have to jump across somehow. Honestly, if I don't mess with code reds, I could probably just have a better life, honestly.
Are you feeling all right?
Yes, for now at least.
I'm glad for that. But please remember, the Reaper's Curse is no joke.
Is Eisen's curse even real? I'm having trouble believing in it.
You never know. Talk like that might give you a stomachache, or a blister, or a bug might fly into your mouth.
A bug?
Miss Magilu, please stop making up things just to scare Madame Eleanor. Like when you said that 4 Navy warships tried to detain the Bon Eltia and disappeared without a trace.
Now you're just scaring her harder.
To stop over on an island and the men there caught demon blight. Or that a man bumped into his shoulder.
Dude, Eisen
and
should kill
started
these
laughing
fuckers.
and died from suffocation.
Please stop. That's even more frightening.
That's a pack of lies.
That's bullshit.
It was 7 warships. Everyone on the island, not just men, caught demon blight. And the guy who bumped into me
It's
died
on its
from
worse.
Hold me.
But as far as the Corsair's Scourge goes, you don't need to worry. Just drink the Solitoma juice and you'll be fine.
Man.
Assuming they're in bloom.
Yeah, there is that.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I cannot believe this fucking game. But we got like legitimate back-to-back skits. Like they really like their skits for this. Oh yeah, that's our code red right there. Look at it. Dude, am I gonna get fucked up? Okay, let me find... Where's the save point? Okay, there's a save point right over here. Let's fight this, because I actually need to get the experience. Basically, your biggest goal at the start of every fight is to... Oh, great. I hate status ailments in this game. Like, it's almost not even worth... Fuck it. Can I just deal with it? Okay. The biggest thing is it costs me my souls. That's what matters more to me. Which means that you can't do the combos you want to do. I can't do anything. I'm stunned. Skunks are paralyzing me. I can't move. Yeah, that seems like a better combo. Look at that. That's really good.
I unleashed all my power.
Like, yeah, you step forward, but it seems like you keep stepping with them, as opposed to before, where it's like I would blow past him on the final hit. Maybe. Okay, let's save. Thankfully, there's a save point right in front of this. Only tracks Velvet's level. You know what? I should actually just change my overworld sprite.
Let me take point.
There you go. Why is he one of the coolest looking characters that's ever been in a Tales game? Oh god, it's a fairy. The trick star. Oh, motherfucker. These aren't normal witches, are they? Maybe they are. I have no idea. Someone help Eisen, please. I hate when my sound is delayed. Yeah, that second move is just kind of bad, period. Yeah, that second move is no good, because it doesn't dash you far enough. Okay. It also makes Armor Crusher kind of miss, so maybe Armor Crusher isn't a good move to put at the end of the combo, because you kind of miss it. It's a good set of moves, it's just not a good set in combination. Unless they're big, in which case they can't move. Wow, you cannot interrupt them at all. It's not terrible. Yeah, I guess you just can't interrupt it. Nope. If that's your only move, then that's okay, I guess. What is it weak to? Fire. Yeah, she's still fine. Yeah, it's not really that lethal. Watch, it's gonna go to 50% and it's gonna start doing some ridiculous shit. That's not its super move, I promise. She dodged it, nice. See, like, I don't think Form 1 fits into a combo very well. It's something you would use at the end of a combo. I actually kind of like the Gracie system better, because you did melee combos, and then you would draw the sword, and you would actually use your abilities. Oh, okay, Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it up. I have to keep switching up my shit. This is the easiest code 1, or I'm sorry, code red. Just get the shit comboed out of it. That was the easiest one so far. Further increases damage inflicted during weak point combo on moderate difficulty or higher. Okay. War Pike. It's just my biggest concern is I overstep. It's actually worse in every way, isn't it? Effective burn reduced by 40%. Yeah, this is just better. He has a chance to paralyze, or rather, if you have paralysis, it's multiplied. It's like 1/8 additional. We'll put that on, I guess. That's what I mean. Like, gear in this game is weird. Like, it doesn't. It's not really like as helpful as you would think. I guess we'll put on Soul Lancer. And we'll do the Expedition, which is basically mashing at this point.
Scout.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe Form 1 is like a good finisher, you know? Probably. So what is it? I think Bone Breaker is weak. I don't think it's a very great move. So I'm going to put Armor Crusher on here. And then I'm going to put Form 1, right? Yeah. And maybe I'll put Form 3 at the end of this. Because I think Crimson... I gotta like, dummy test every one of my combos. Put on that. I guess we'll put Form 1 on for this as well. Because Form 2 is not that great. I think you could completely skip over Form 2. Like, planting a trap is okay. It would be okay if it was just a button you pushed and then forgot about it, maybe. But I don't know if it's really worth losing out. This is why I gotta keep fighting, though. Because I gotta keep testing this. Okay. Should I save? Where's Warg Forest, actually? I have no idea. This is Warg Forest, okay. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to have a combo that's just purely hidden arts. The Emerald Labyrinth.
Warg Forest.
We need to be careful. There may well be exorcists around.
Okay, Tails coins. What is this?
This is a dual-layered barrier. It's the Abbey's new invention. So it's two barriers working in tandem, then.
That sure sounds like a hell of a lot of trouble just to stop people from...
Yeah, maybe they don't want it dead.
It really
whatever
does.
demon it is. They're not easily dispelled, but can be operated using switches which activate barriers of the same element. If the barrier is in your way, find the switch of the proper element. Okay. Oh, like that. Okay. I guess there's no reason to go around, so we'll just flip it. So, I mean, like, I'm trying to focus on getting, like, one good, solid combo. More than anything.
Tails again, huh? That Reaper's curse of yours is consistent, if nothing else.
The curse even affects coin flips?
Seems that way.
Amalok's powers affect physical objects and can, at times, even synchronize with their wavelengths.
And in your case, it's that coin?
Yeah. That's why it always comes up tails.
You must forgive my skepticism.
Whether you choose to believe it or not is really
Let's
up
see what
to you.
happens.
It might be worth noting that coin is also Eisen's vessel.
So is that wavelength business the reason why Laphicet always has that compass around him?
That's part of it. But in another sense, it's a kind of proof of his manhood.
Proof of his... manhood?
Must polish you.
Yeah, he loves
so
it.
you don't
He takes
rust.
care of it. It means actually the world to him.
That doesn't make any sense.
For a praetor, you really don't know that much about the world, do
It's
you?
like a symbol of his ideals. Things he likes. The Reaper's coin continue. Well, I mean, if you're gonna have a part 2, let's just continue it.
Abby needs to know about
Immediately
this.
as well.
I'll have to investigate further. A coin that always comes up tails. Can Amalek's influence extend so far?
I see you're a woman of deep skepticism.
I know it's hard to believe, But Eisen's coin really does only come up tails.
Wait a minute. Are you using some sort of trick on it, Magilu?
Oh, your gaze falls on me then?
Well, I am a woman of deep skepticism.
And one who holds grudges too, apparently. But no, I don't have anything to do with it. In fact, I tried a little spell to make it come up heads, and it wouldn't take hold.
The coin's not
he hates
gimmick.
it.
There's no trick. See for yourself if you like.
This is the Demon Lord Daos.
Good eye. It's from Carl.
It's from Carlin. I've never
Carlon?
seen an authentic specimen. It's
Like Darius
incredibly
Carlon?
ancient, and yet it looks freshly minted.
There's a reason for that. Gold is normally soft.
He's happy. Holy
but
shit.
They found a way to harden.
I know! They cover the surface of a softer metal with a heat-reactive shaped memory alloy. That's what makes it hard to scratch.
Right.
It's a technique no one alive can duplicate, and it makes any trickery impossible. I might just have to believe in this curse of yours after all.
I thought you said they had made the surface itself harder, not covered it with something else.
I think you're mistaken.
No, I swear you said...
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
Shape memory alloy. That's how they did it.
You know what? Fuck it. I need to fight because I need to fight because I need to figure this shit out one way or another. That really? Are you fucking serious, man? I hate this. I can't move. I did one attack hit me and it paralyzed me. Like, look at this. Now I can't do anything. Like, if you go down to 2, you are just fucked. You can't do anything because you can't even really get to the parts of your combo where you need to move forward.
So that's the Rangetsu style?
No.
Excellent. Thank you, computer. Yeah, you know what? I need to unplug that shit. I can't find it right now. I'll do it later. I apologize. After a certain point, I'm just tired of apologizing. I'm just gonna fucking not use that thing. It doesn't work. It disconnects randomly, and that is actually like randomly like fucked me over when I was actually trying to use it before. I'm gonna get paralyzed again. I hate this. Yeah, he's randomly paralyzed. I'm still salty about that shit. Oh, that's not soul. Sometimes souls appear on the battlefield. Excellent, thank you. Man, dude, I'm at 1 soul. I'm fucked. Like, what can you even do at this point? Like, what can you do? Like, I have to swap, but I don't want to waste my fucking gauge. Fuck this game, dude. Are you kidding me? Like, maybe the soul system would be better if you had, like, multiple souls that you could have. Like, having only 3 and having 5 as the max. Like, you should have, like, 5 as the max. So that way you could do stuff, you could fuck around. Like, why do they even let you go down to 1? I didn't even know you could go down to 1. What do you need to? I don't even know how you play healers in this game, I'm gonna be honest. Get off. Okay, never mind. Fuck me. Yeah, I don't know. I like that Rokuro can hit multiple enemies. See, like, once you're on top, you really stay on top. Wait, how did he get down? What? good at this. This is great. Thank you. I don't even know how Aizen got down, but it's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world.
It was a close one, but I am the victim.
I'll heal him. Yeah, I don't like the soul system too much. I think it's kind of, oh no, you can't heal that way. That's right, I completely forgot. You can't even do that. I'll heal this way, it's fine. I just feel like it's too much of a mixing and mashing of different styles of Tales games. It doesn't really, it's not really as fun. Now, at the end of the game, it might be like stupendously awesome once you know every combo, but unlike Vesperia and even Grace's, it's not that fun at the start. I feel more like I'm limited, and you just get completely doggy styled if you are not prepped, man. If you lose souls early, you are fucked.
Ugly. The flower itself is purple with leaves and stem of maroon.
An ugly flower. All right, I'll keep an eye out.
Okay. Solitoma symbolism.
By the way, do you know what Solitoma means in the language of flowers?
No, no one cares.
Deceitful coexistence? What's with that? Even its symbolism is awful.
Deceitful coexistence.
The perfect flower for us.
What's wrong, Luffy said?
Magilu is right, isn't she?
Could be. Eleanor is from the Abbey. I'm not sure that someone like that would ever genuinely want to make friends with us.
That's what I thought.
But it's not all quarrels between us. There's commonalities, I guess you could call it. We share common ground.
Deceitful coexistence doesn't trouble me at all.
All right, Magilu, get him out of here.
You, Madam Eleanor? You and I shared an eternal vow that binds us together.
All I did was make a pact to tether you. I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk about it in a way that could create the wrong impression.
Madam Eleanor, you're
He's literally a shitpost character.
Try your eyes, Bienfu. You still have me, don't you?
Oh, Miss Magilu, you're the only one for me, honest.
Good, good. Now think hard on my kindness and do as you're told.
Yes, ma'am. I'll just have to hang in there until I find a new love.
Laphicet, think about deceitful coexistence this way.
Demon, exorcist, Moloch, pirate, witch. We're never going to be a single cohesive unit. But each of us understands where the others are coming from.
Except Eleanor, who is actively looking to betray us, kind
really
of.
A deception.
Yeah, not really. I think selfish coexistence might make the better fit.
Maybe so.
I'm not fighting both of them at once. I don't know. We almost got our asses kicked by a bunch of boars. I'm not fighting both of them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing something about this combat system, and by the time I figure it out, it'll either be the end of the game or I'll be done with the game. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen first. But every other Tales combat engine I kind of understood just inherently. Even Zestiria, and I thought Zestiria was bland as fuck across the board. Like, this one I just don't understand.
There'll be rust on my blade.
Like, I kind of... Can I block this in time? I dodged it. I didn't get my soul reward, though. It's like they want it to be an action game, but they have it tethered to all the old shit that made Tales games, like, more blocky combat. Look at this. Like, come, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just gonna run around until it wears off. I'm not gonna use a Panacea bottle every single time I get petrified. They literally don't let you carry enough of them. I actually could not attack. Well, I'm fucked. Oh, come on, dude. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Dude, I was even guarding. Dude, these boars just do whatever the fuck they want, man. It's actually annoying. They like nothing. Like, why would? Oh yeah, he's blocked. Isn't that nice? This is dumb. I walked into that. I cannot. Fuck it, I have to heal, because we're gonna die if I don't. Oop. This is the first Tales game where I run out of Panacea bottles and not life bottles. Because this game is like anally obsessed with its status ailments, and I don't understand it. What can I do? Thank you. Do something. 'Cause I'm not doing anything. Like, I can only do one move. Like, if you run out of souls, you're just fucked, and there's no way to really regain it back. Like, I just think the soul system just is way too limiting. Like, you just get fucked over way hard. You can't even do a basic combo, which means that your ability to deal damage immediately basically goes to 0. I had a feeling. Okay, well, at least just do this. I just think it's way too punishing. Now that I'm actually playing this game, like, I don't know what I thought years ago, but yeah.
Be on the lookout for the ugly flowers.
Ugly purple flowers.
Okay.
Got it.
At least we're getting close. Like every other Tales game, you don't get like I like that Graces has combos, you know, like there's combos, each move is a different move, it has a different effect or whatever. Like that's not really the problem. The problem is that like you should be able to pick your arts, I feel. Like arts being different from your basic combo should be a big thing, right? Like you do your basic combos and then you blow the big damage with arts. Not your arts are mixed with your combos. Because then, like, arts usually have, like, special effects. Like, when am I ever going to use Form 2 to plant a trap mid-combo? Like, does that even make sense? Not really. Like, that's what I mean. Like, there we go again. Yeah, Hurricane might also be a problem because it dashes you past. Let me try this. Hold on. Hurricane would be a good finisher for this then, wouldn't it? Maybe. I don't know. Having fire form 1 is actually good there at the end. It's just that Rokuro's abilities make him move a lot.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're one to talk.
Okay. I'll fight you guys, why not?
Move it or die.
Dude. That missed horribly. There we go. Maybe having a diverse moveset isn't even the way to go, honestly. Yeah, see, that's fine. It's like an AoE move. That's not bad. You just gotta be right next to them. Okay. Good for you. Yeah, remember when it was me using Mystic Hearts every fight? That's gonna be the opposite this time. I can't generate any burst gauge at all. fucking
can
Form
stop
2.
these fists.
I was trying to maybe like put it right under him mid-combo, but you have to like be right on top of them for Form 2 for them to fall on top of it. That's why I'm not like a big fan of Form 2. We need to get like Form 4 like Hurricane, you know? Like, the one thing I didn't like in Symphonia is that you either have people go towards Strike or Technical, I think it was. And that, like, is kind of like a weird system because it's like, you miss out on, like, half the abilities. But Symphonia has, like, a really very primitive combat system. But I still like it better than this because at least you could combo your shit, you know? Like, you did your 3-hit combo and your arts finish off the combo. Like, that makes more sense to me than whatever the fuck we're doing right now. I mean, at least the combat's flashy, but like, what good is flashy if you get fucked into one soul and you can't do anything? Not only is that not fun, you're also no longer contributing damage or helping your team by staggering the enemy. You're just a sitting duck. And it's just like, okay, well, that's cool. He gets two paralysis on me, and all of a sudden, I might as well be dead. I might as well just not be in the fight anymore. Because it's not like you build up souls naturally by fighting. And I can no longer use break souls either. Because in order to use a break soul, you have to be at least 3 souls. But I wouldn't even use a break soul if I was at 4 souls almost. I just do it to be risky, like... And that's not necessarily a good thing. Alright, we can't go this way yet. Not that I'm even sure if I want to do that. Hopefully there's like a save room or something. That really does sound like snoring, and it makes me want to sleep. In a weird way. Shock ward. What the fuck?
Move it or die.
I don't even know if it was I was hitting them from behind or what. Yeah, see, my triangle combo is coming together nicely. Ending with Form 1 is a great idea. Actually, hold on, let's try something. What's the... Shockwave Slash? Yeah, let's see if I could use this. It might take me out of my damage range. Yeah, see, you have to be close, and here we go. You have to be close. That's why Shockwave Slash isn't that great. Fuck. It's Conceal Blade. Well, not like I'm gonna get to experiment anymore. Thank you. Yeah, now you see, that's a combo. Like, look how good that is. Oh my god, are you serious? Nice. Yeah, paralysis is just dreadful, man. Do I have anything for it? Let's see. Effective paralysis. No, it doesn't. It greatly reduces the chance. But you know what? I'll put it on. I'm tired of getting paralyzed. Like, fuck that. This is getting annoying now. I don't even care. It's a shame we can't do anything for Aizen, so we'll just switch things up. I'm trying to keep the stats on a certain level, but at this point, like, just getting hit by this stuff is pissing me off more than anything else possibly could, so. But you see, that combo's coming together nicely. So what I'm thinking is maybe... Oh, fuck. Hold on. Maybe we switch Mowing Blade and Shockwave Slash, right? Because we'll start Shockwave Slash, we'll be right next to them anyway. So let's move Shockwave Slash front. Maybe Smokescreen Assault back. Concealed Blade is just a good ability, period. I love it. It's great. It is a great combo linker. As you can see, this combo is really good. It's good. You're up in their face, you're dealing damage, you're hitting them, you're doing the right thing. Like, I love it. That's the kind of combo I'm a fan of in a game like this. Just keep it short and simple.
I'm ready for this.
Yeah, see how that's a good combo? Dude, I'm gonna fucking cry in a minute. Thank you. Now, this is fun. That's great. That's so fun.
Worth the effort.
Dude, that is fun as fuck. Oh, you can't leave unless you flip the switch. Okay. So somewhere I need to flip this switch to be blue. Alright, we'll deal with that. The usual. No, no. Can I recall them, actually? Yeah. There you go.
Scout ship.
Alright. See, now I'm having fun. Now I'm liking those two combos. They're good. It just sucks. I guess I'm just going to have to use Concealed Blade for, like, the whole time. Because it's just a good ability. You just stay with it. And Shockwave Slash and then Smokescreen is pretty good, too. So I just need to figure out this combo up here, the square combo. Yeah, so this is like, okay. Slash it to the right, swing left. Swing right, swing left. I could always move this if I need this to go forward. Yeah, maybe I should move this so that way triangle is my forward combo. Because this will have me step forward, then I could use something else like Mirage Dance. Right? Yeah, I guess I'll see. I'll mess around with it. But right now I know triangle and circle are good, and then eventually once I get enough arts, I want to start making another one. I want to make like another combo, because having Form 1, Form 2, Form 3 is just not going to cut it. Just if something's not worth using, just don't use it. I'm trying to like maybe diversify what I have and stuff. Nah, forget it. It's not worth it. In fact, let me actually fight you.
Time to dish up.
Yeah, it's not really a great combo. You can't really do like combo cancels in this. Look how good this is. I guess that's why on easy mode, enemies just don't have resistances. You could just bash through the fucking game. Look how much different it is when they resist like certain elements. Oh, thank you. Shit, that was my bad.
Even a short weapon is effective up close.
And training.
Atmos Glaive?
Get even closer.
I'm assuming that was Eleanor. I keep mashing through that. Sorry, my grinding is coming back into my head, dude. It's like, okay, well, back in the Zillia days, we just mashed through everything. Fuck it. Who cares? After a point, you just stop learning things. You just start, like, you want to get out of battles as fast as possible. But the loading on this is really fast. I can't really remember what Zesteria's loading was. I mean, in fairness... I might have messed up again. In fairness, this is basically a PS3 game. Like, this is a PS3 game in at least Japan. I know that this game came out on PS3. I think in America it might only be out on PS4, but I think Zestiria and Berseria were both PS3 games. Like, they're available on PS4, but usually, like, they don't really move off tech as quickly in Japan as we do in America. So they develop a lot of this stuff for, like, older stuff. Like, they still use, like, I had no idea what a magnetic optical disc was until I played Resident Evil. Like, that's shit that's been gone forever. Like, no one uses that over in the West, like over here. Even floppy disks were on the way out in the 90s. Like, I remember we had a very scant few floppy disks in my house from when I was a kid. Yeah, okay. We gotta flip a switch in a previous area, then run all the way through. That's kind of a trap. That's something that my parents used, right? Like floppy disks, and they used to hold nothing. Like nowadays, you get USB drives that hold like 512. Even when I was younger, we didn't have shit like that, man. Good times. You got a USB drive that fucking hold. I remember I had one that was like 512 and like 1 gigabyte. All right, let's actually fight them.
Don't get careless.
Let's try the square combo. See, like, it's just good by definition of having a couple good moves in it. It's fast. Oh shit, we're already trying to get form 3. Well, I had 4 and then I lost it. I cannot do anything. I can't move. I cannot fucking do anything. Please heal us. Like, I know you think you're doing something. Oh my fucking god. Please heal us. I'm dead. I can't move. Jesus, man. I gave us all charms. Except Eisen. Eisen's the only person I didn't give a charm. He's in my active party. Yeah, you see the difference between that and the square combo? That's so fucking good, man.
But I am the victor.
Maelstrom and Lighthouse. All right, well, I'm not gonna deal with that. That's what I mean. Like, this isn't terrible. It's fast. That's what this combo is. It's really fast to be Doom Guy. But I feel like if I put something else to the left, like this is slow, but it deals a lot of damage. You know why? Each move on it has stun. That's why it's good. This absorbs HP, though. You know what? Can I move it to X? Yeah, okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this combo to X, because then this will be a step forward. Yeah. We're going to get off of this. Let me move this to X. It'll be a swing forward. Because at least this way it absorbs HP. So, like, that's good. I use Armor Crusher. Yeah, I do. I use Armor Crusher Mirage Blade. Okay. Smokescreen Assault. Hurricane Thrust, I guess? I feel like this is too much, though. Like, this is too heavy. And then we'll do Form 3 into Form 1. Do I have another move that steps to the left? Or is it only... Maybe I could put Hurricane Thrust on this. Hurricane Thrust into Mowing Blade. Slash to the right while quickly withdrawing and pulling the enemy in. Okay, let's try that. So I'm actually gonna... Man, fuck it. I think I just gotta start doubling up. Because Crimson Flash, we absorb HP, focus down. This can poison and this can burn. I'm gonna put Mowing Blade back on this. Let's try both Smokescreen Assaults. Okay, let's try this. And if not, we'll go back to putting Mowing Blade on this. These are like the two combos I'm trying to figure out.
Move it or die.
Thank you. You motherfuckers, dude. This game would actually be better with no status ailments on both sides. Yeah, it just doesn't do enough damage. Like, look how good that is. Fuck it, I'm putting on stun moves only. What's the point? Not only does it have a chance to stun, it launches them. Like, they don't get to do anything. All these other moves are just hitting them for damage. Like, maybe it'll be good afterwards, but you cannot lead a combo with a move that does not stun. So here's what I'll do. Maybe I'll put Smokescreen Assault first. Right? Bonebreaker. Smokescreen Assault. What was the one that I always use? Into Crimson Flash, which will make me step left. Fuck it, I just like Concealed Blade. It's such a good third move that like I just don't want to take it off. So I guess we'll use Smokescreen Assault first. I don't know how that's gonna go. But like at least this way, they'll be stunned initially. But then again, if this doesn't work, I could just use... I guess I don't have enough combos. I don't have enough moves to really mix it up. Otherwise, I'm just making the same combo over and over again.
Looks like you want to die.
Fuck me, man. It's 100%. No status ailment of mine is that fucking reliable. Can't do anything. See, nothing has the power in this, though. Excellent. Yeah, I couldn't move. I'm just trying not to blow all my Panacea bottles. That's really what it is. It's not worth wasting. Much appreciated. You can see the difference between those moves. I don't know. I guess I just don't have enough. I could just make two really good combos and nothing else. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. I can make two good combos and nothing else. So I'm done struggling with it. When I get better moves, I'll be able to figure out more stuff. But for right now, this is all I could do with Rokuro. Like, I can't... All I'm going to do at this point is just create the same shit over and over and over again. Okay. Why didn't I do this before? Oh, you have to go around that way to touch the switch. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, well... I guess we'll risk it and we'll try to kill this thing. I don't really feel like going down. Hoping it's easy. I like how we've completely forgotten about Velvet at this point. Like, at least I feel like I'm doing combos with Rokuro, you know? Like, at least I feel like I'm trying to develop something. With Velvet, I just feel like the whole goal is to mash as hard as you can. Like, at least here, like, I'm trying to do, like, AoE and stuff, you know? I'm trying to mix it up. Trying to get people in different positions. Plantasm. It's weak to wind, which I don't have a good wind move. Excellent. I mean, that's my fault. I overextended, but immediate fucking punishment. Hey, don't let him move. I love it. Always scares me that that's their Mystic Art. Because in other Tales games, you have enemies that will do Mystic Arts in retaliation to your Mystic Art and other stuff. Heartbreaker shot? Okay, well, she didn't die. I think it pushes you out of him. I blocked it. I blocked the whole combo, and I still died. I blocked the whole combo, and I still died. Surprised the plant monster isn't weak to fire. Okay. Throw this on me, please.
I mean, you're dead.
Alright, we're good. As long as he doesn't do that shit again, we're fine. I think he's dead. Yeah, we're good. 4-1!
That was tougher than I would.
That wasn't that bad. Grants a random skill that enhances abilities when HP drops below a certain level on moderate. Ah, okay. I don't think that's ever going to come into play. I like that. I like that we have good combos. Like at least now we have decent stuff. I just don't know how you would play a healer in this game. Like, I guess while you're casting, you have to pick a target. Where is this shit? What the fuck? I guess I picked it up already. Well, like, while you're casting, you must have to pick like a target to heal. Like, I don't know. I just let the AI handle it. If nothing else, I need to set the AI to have, like, you know, more in-depth. We need to prioritize healing more, is what it is. Like, Magilu and Laphicet, whenever he's in, need to prioritize healing. I noticed that Tales games are trying to move away from having, like, a designated healer character. Because, like, in Symphonia, you had Rain, but I guess you could argue that Rain wasn't really that great, and it was just better to use items or some shit and bring, like, Zelos or Kratos and just use Rain and other people out of combat. That's why I never really ended up using Colette, because I never could really find a use for Colette. She's kind of, like, she's not a meme character, but she's not exactly, like, do or die, like, super necessary. I don't really like most of her moves either. Oh, here we go. Please stop that. You're making me sleepy.
You there! What do you think you're doing here?
We could ask the same of you.
This is not the real fight. That was too easy. I was drinking water at the start
Is
of that.
something going on back there? They didn't look like they were demon hunting.
Ah! Are you making that move? No, it just did it by itself. He's in sync with his compass, just like Eisen and his coin.
Eisen, you're an Earth Moloch, right? Do you sense anything around here?
No, I don't. It seems Laphicet's senses are sharper than mine.
It stopped, but something still feels wrong.
Like what?
It kind of feels like when we got sealed inside that Earth Pulse.
So a force similar to Inominat's power? I'm starting to think this may be no ordinary demon we're dealing with here.
Can't wait. Okay, yeah, we don't kill them anymore. We just knock them out and leave them in a dangerous forest, you know? Nothing bad will ever happen to them. Dude, there are way too many enemies. Like, way too many enemies. I mean, listen, there's more opportunities to kill shit, right? Like, at least there's no shortage of me being able to learn stuff. I guess you could argue it beats having, like, you know, random encounters. I don't know why random... The fuck was that noise? I don't know why random encounters became, like, the worst thing possible lately. Like, no one wants to do anything with it. I don't know why. I actually kind of like random encounters, not gonna front. There you go. Yeah, this will be better for me. 30% defense on HP. Yeah, that's not great. It's not great, but it'll have to do, right? I'm trying to keep my melee attack high, because that's really what I want to use. Mobius loop. See, like, nothing is really, like, outright better. That's why I haven't really been, like, changing anything up. Like, nothing is really outright better. See, like... What the fuck? We have come a long way from Symphonia. Is that really necessary? Uh-oh. Balmy fluid. Well, we've come this far. Let's save. I don't know. I'll just have to struggle through this. This is going to be my worst Tales playthrough by far. At least it won't be 140 some parts. Thanks, YouTube. I can just upload 3-hour-long videos and call it a day at this point. I am totally okay with this.
Looks like a dead end up ahead. Laphicet, do you feel anything here?
No, not right now.
Okay. In 5 seconds, he's really going to be feeling it like Mr. Krabs.
Look! Purple flowers!
Yep, Solitoma.
Is the demon the real reason the Abbey's closed off the forest?
Worry about it later. It's flower picking time.
Agreed.
What do you think, kiddo? I told you these things were hard on the eyes. I mean, who puts those colors together?
Yeah, they're really nasty looking. But if they help the others, that's good enough for me.
Laphicet!
This must be the demon we were warned about.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. So much for this demon being hard to find. Is this the Reaper's curse yet again?
Yeah, he probably is protecting the flowers. Yeah, they're keeping it in here. So the Abbey is trapping demons.
Even my praetor hearts can't break that.
So this is high-level shit.
What's going on here? Why go to such lengths to keep this demon alive?
Either way, I don't think we're hauling home any flowers unless we beat up Mr. Bugglesworth here.
Right. Everyone, let's do this.
That thing looks sinister as fuck. The thick-jaw beetle.
This thing is so cool. I want to be a bug.
Stop fantasizing and help us get rid of it.
You're both on the bench. Yeah, you get repelled instantly. You cannot do anything without souls.
Let's go!
Yeah, the only thing that sucks is I don't really have an offensive break soul. Alright, I guarded all that. Man, if only Form 2 was not so bad. He definitely has some Mysticar bullshit. There's no way he's this fucking passive. Yeah, I don't think Smokescreen is a good move to lead off with, but that's me. Oh, here we go! Here we go! Dude, are you fucking serious? Here we go! I'm fucked. Jesus. Every fucking boss. Every single one. You done? You. I missed. That's a good thing. At least you could cancel out of a combo. There we go. I countered it. Wasn't really great. Like, look at this. What the fuck? Dude, it's a beetle. Like, dude, even the beat. This is like a Dark Souls game. I'm just gonna try to counter every big hit that hits me, honestly. Once I'm at 5, might as well. I tried. I wanted to counter it. Alright, I mean, it's not a hard fight. It's just whenever they do a reversal move, you gotta be ready to counter it and just not die to it. Well, I got it back immediately. He has no health. Where's he at? 67. Thank you. That wasn't really much of a fight. He just has one counter move.
Phew! Insect collecting is a sweatier hobby than I thought.
He's a friend.
Look, can we keep him?
No, hand it over. I'll dispose of it.
Aww.
The Abbey had some reason for protecting it. Maybe we should keep it alive for
Yeah, maybe they're finding things that can turn into super demons. And intentionally letting it get infected with demon blight. To drain it of something, I guess. I don't know.
You want it, you feed it.
I will. I'll take care of him.
Anyway, now that we've got these flowers, Eleanor and my crew ought to be out of danger.
Hey, forgetting somebody? It looks like we've closed the door on this little episode. That insect demon was a bit of a surprise, but I still think this curse business is overblown.
I can count on one hand how many have survived more than 3 years at my side. If you're not careful, you might wind up as corpse number 50.
50?
That's how many comrades I've lost.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Just
49
saying, don't
people.
let your guard down.
Right.
Now that we've got what we need, we should get back to the ship.
I hope the beetle comes in handy, you know, like it does something later. Okay, got Salatoma flowers and the mysterious bug.
This recipe looks...
I actually like potato salad. My aunt used to make great potato salad.
I wonder what they call
And
this
deviled
kind of
eggs.
You're way into that thing, aren't you?
Yeah, her deviled eggs were to die for. I used to go to her house after high school, and she would make, like, I think it was called liverwurst sandwiches. It was so good. I remember that. It's really a shame because what would happen is high school would get out around, for me in senior year was like I think it was 2 p.m. So I would go to her house for like an hour or so because it wasn't far, and just, you know, chill out, talk with her, hang with her. It was nice, and, you know. Now I'm getting a little sentimental because, you know, those times are just never coming back. Man, she unfortunately, she did pass away a few years ago. And I do miss her. But it was nice, you know, hanging out with her, talking with her for an hour or two, and then getting on the train and just going right on downtown.
What kind of demon would you say Velvet is?
Goddamn.
Well... Oh, don't worry. I'm not trying to...
Potato salad reminded me of that, man. That's how fucked up I
I'm
am.
asking out of curiosity.
It's not that I doubt you, Eleanor. I just don't know much about her myself.
You fought against her, haven't you? She consumes her enemies with her left hand and claims their power. She's a demon like absolutely no other. Plunk just about any demon down in front of her, and I bet she could devour it in a single gulp.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much true. Sometimes demons that she doesn't entirely devour turn human again, but...
What? You've seen demons turn back into humans?
Is it that big of a deal?
Mm-hmm.
Of course it is! Everyone knows that once you catch demon blight, that's it. There's no turning back. Although, I did see it happen with the High Priest Gideon. I wonder if there's some kind of connection.
Not that it matters if he turned back. Demon or not, he's dead either way.
Whatever it is, it's of no concern to a pirate.
If I were you, I wouldn't worry about what's normal. If things were normal, we wouldn't have found each other. You have a point.
Sorry I couldn't help, Eleanor.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. But I need to keep digging until I find out more about the kind of demon Velvet is.
Yeah, she's unique. She's edgy. Can we just warp out? I think we got everything in here, right? Yeah, I think we've done everything we need to do here. What? This is the warp point? This is terrible. Alright, sure.
That bug!
Oh, probably because we have
pretty
skits.
tough.
That's why.
Yeah, I've been around a long time, but I've never seen anything like it. It must be a new species.
Incredible.
A new species is usually named after the person who discovered it. The Laphicet rhinoceros beetle, then?
Rhinoceros beetle? Whoa, now, that's a stag beetle if I ever saw one.
No. Those things may look like pincers, but they're actually horns. A three-horned beetle will cause quite a stir in the bug community.
Hey, I know pincers when I see them, and those were some mighty pincers. The Laphicet stag beetle has a better ring to it, right?
What part of that sounds better?
The whole thing. Stag beetles are the strongest, after all.
I can't let that go unchallenged.
I love
The
their
rhinoceros
arguments.
is
It's
the
so
king
good.
of beetledom.
Beetledom? More like beetle dumb.
That doesn't help your case at all.
Rokuro. Eisen. I feel a dangerous storm brewing.
The rhino is a one-trick pony with its horn, but a stag can cut its opponents in half. Its weapons can be used in any situation. The stag is a true swordsman.
That's petty trickery. The only beetle with the raw muscle to decide its own fate is the rhino.
But they only live
I
for
love
a year.
these two.
The stag can survive through the winter.
They live hard and die young. Is the beauty of such a life lost on you?
Why is it that boys get so excited when they talk about bugs?
Rhinoceros, stag, or butterfly. It's all no matter to me.
They all look like cockroaches.
Wow.
They're totally different.
So, what will you name it?
I think Rhinostagros for now.
That's okay, I guess. That's a name. I'm actually with Rokuro on this one, man. Even though, yes, they are horns, pincers are cooler, by far. Did I ever go through here? Did I? Where does this lead to? Yeah, I'm not going this way. Fuck that. We cleared this area. I'm getting out of here.
Salatoma flowers smell so sweet, like raspberries.
Let me smell. Oh, they smell tasty.
Do they really taste that bad?
They lure you in with their scent, but once that flower hits your tongue, its flavor transforms into something dreadful.
Dreadful like how?
The petals melt into a liquid thousands of times stronger than mint, and the leaves and stem taste richer than the richest beef tongue. The two flavors clash and fizz on your tongue, and your whole body is racked with choking pain.
What?
Sounds
Seriously?
delicious.
That's what Ifrit told me anyway.
I'm gonna put my phone over there. I can't wait for it to buzz non-fucking
Actually
stop.
true. That's exactly what it's like.
She's had it
Tasted
before.
before,
Uh-oh.
haven't you? Is there any way around it?
You can squeeze it, boil it, mix it with honey, but nothing gets rid of the taste. Trying to mix it or sweeten it makes it even harder for some to swallow.
Have you taken yours?
No, I'll do it once I'm back on the ship with the pirates.
Wait, are you the type that puts off unpleasant tasks?
Not at all. I simply cannot be the first to drink it when others are still waiting for us to deliver their doses.
You do know that you'll have to drink double the dose after you start displaying the symptoms,
Yeah, it gets
right?
worse.
Are you certain?
Quit being so stubborn. It'd be better if you just got it over with.
And you've taken your dose?
No, I don't need to. Having a tethered Moloch drink it is enough to absorb its effects.
But to a Moloch, it tastes...
Yes, the cuter you are, the worse it tastes. It's good to be an exorcist.
That's
Eh,
right.
Eleanor?
Fuck you, Bienfu.
Do I
He's over there. He's
have
dead.
to drink it?
Of course not. I'll suffer through my own dose of Salatoma.
Oh, poo. How dull. Whew.
Bienfu is just over there just suffering. That's why he couldn't even show up. They didn't even pan the camera over to show he's not dead. I just can't wait to learn more arts as Rokuro. That's really what I want to do. Find new creative combos and shit. I'm like, yeah, you can mix them. Oh shit.
You think there's any chance that wanted Moloch would launch an attack here?
His target's probably Loringen, but stay sharp just in case. He might try to break open the bug cage as a diversion.
Well, the bug cage is already
Wanted
wide
Moloch?
open.
Loringen?
First that demon Rex Helavis, and then Eleanor betrays us? We're never gonna catch a break.
Quit whining. Cleaning up messes is our job.
Yeah, you're never going back.
Looks like our Abbey buddies are up to something.
And the bug cage. That barrier, I assume?
If so, it won't be long before they find out we broke in.
Yeah, so let's be long
Maybe
gone.
we should make our exit while we can.
Alright. Oh, I mean, we could just return, but look, we're already there. I might as well just run out like normal. I made some really good chicken today. It was really actually good. I outdo myself sometimes. I'm pretty decent at cooking. I'll be the first person to brag about that. I'm pretty good with cooking now. I like it. It's funny because I used to complain about Tales games having, like, you know, cooking's obnoxious and stuff, but in real life, I actually like cooking. There is also a warp point there. They just didn't want you to miss any skits, which is actually, that's very good at this game. They understand. I like that. They don't let you walk all of it out, but they also don't let you skip stuff and miss out on skits. Well, obviously there was a story thing right there, so they weren't, you know, they wouldn't let you do that in any game anyway. All right, so we have to run back like normal. Oh, not this way. Something is preventing you. Yep, more like this. Oh shit, it's the boy.
Hey, how goes it? Zavid! Easy there,
He got a
bro.
fucking gun.
I got time to spar today. Got a date lined up.
That artifact you've got belongs to Ifrid. Why do you have it?
He really has a gun.
Just picked it up off the ground somewhere.
Does he use this in
Don't screw
Berseria?
with me, tough guy. I have ways of making you talk.
Ha! I wonder how much pain gets you to open up.
You're the one about to be tested.
It's not up to you how this goes. If I want to talk, we'll talk. And if I want to fight, we'll fight.
Persona 3?
What are you?
I hate you.
I'd play more, but I don't want to keep old Pointybeard waiting. We'll chat some more later, with our fists.
Wait!
Aizen! We need to get the flowers to everyone on the ship!
You can handle it!
But you're...
Let's head back, Laffy said.
Excellent.
All right.
I really wish you wouldn't keep leaving the party like this. Alright, so... I guess we'll put in Velvet.
Right.
I guess we'll actually see how the AI handles it. Although, knowing us, we probably won't, it won't matter anyway. This edgelord. I love this game. This game is edgy as shit, dude. I knew I was gonna like the story of this game.
That thing Zavid was holding? What do you think that was?
From the sound of it, it seemed to belong to Ifrid.
I've never seen any object or art quite like it. Maybe it's that relic Ifrid brought back from a continent across the sea.
An art from another continent. Do you think Aizen will be all right?
That Moloch seemed to know what he was doing. I'd rather we just stayed out of his way, but...
First the throne, and now here. What is Zavid after, anyway?
He was probably just making up that date business. But still, old Pointybeard?
Just like Ifrid. When I was talking with Benwick, he said Ifrid had a pointy beard.
You don't say.
Then I bet Zavid is that wanted Moloch the Abbey's looking for.
Yeah. He must be aware they're after him. And then he baited Aizen into following him, using something that belonged to Ifrid.
And I'm pretty sure Aizen knew that, but he went after him all the same. Ugh, this can only go well, I'm sure.
Is Aizen in trouble?
Maybe,
It doesn't
but
matter
whatever.
either way, if his Corsair scourge goes untreated. For now, let's get back to the ship.
Okay. What's this?
Dad, I can't take it anymore. I can't deal with life in this village.
There you go, with the whining again.
Those two, they seem to be rather upset.
Best stay out of it. They're going at it hammer and thongs.
The phrase
Hammer
is
and
hammer
thongs.
tongs.
I'm not whining. It's been 10 years and the village is no better off than when we started. Every year it gets colder, and every year our harvest gets worse. And the risk of demon blight hasn't gone away.
Your point? Compared to other regions, Westgand has fewer cases of demon blight. Other areas are suffering worse from the cold and the demons. I'd say we're better off here than anywhere else.
You're saying we're lucky that all we have to worry about is cultivating this inhospitable land?
Don't be so impatient. We'll see results.
Yeah, you know, just
Westgand
after
has
10 years.
incredible potential. If we keep working this land, eventually it will become a prosperous place. Maybe not now, but in 100 years or 1,000, our descendants will have joy and plenty. That's enough for me.
Oh, maybe that's like a
There you go
Berseria
again.
reference.
Who cares about ancestors? I'm talking about...
Good man, your words have moved me. As an exorcist, I promise to work my hardest to end the demon blight and help people like you find security.
Oh, thank you for your kind words, young exorcist. Then I have a request. How about you start helping by marrying this fool son of mine?
What?
Ever since his lover gave him the slip, he's been whining like this non-stop.
I'm very sorry, but that wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Everyone wants to romance Eleanor. That's hilarious. It's like people just ignore Maki Lu. Here you go. Yeah, we turn into you, right? Yep. 12,500 for 5 code reds. Okay, there you go. It's well worth doing. You make a ton of money doing this. Oops. There you go. I need to start making multiple save files, just that way in case something messes up. This game gives me the opportunity to do so. I just should do it. Whatever. I'll get around to it someday. Okay. Probably use that to check if there's like story events or something in an area.
We've brought back your solitomas. Drink up.
You've saved us!
1 flower.
But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Moloch, and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zavid! Why didn't you guys follow him?
And leave you all with the Corsair Scourge?
Yes! Eisen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen. If Eisen gets caught up in that, he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important.
Yeah, that's...
What matters is I can turn Laffy's head over to him and
Look at her.
finally return to the Abbey.
What a backstabber!
Melchior's
After all the
a
fun
light,
we had.
A powerful enemy, trap or no.
You guys are useless. Well, fine. If you're not going to go help him, we will.
What makes you think you're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
What?
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Eifried's pirates.
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eisen.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The captain?
Why else would Eisen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Eifried?
Of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Dude, that bird is taking up all your brain power.
Here, this one's for you.
Those pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
They don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If you say so, Demon.
Go on, drink it. Or eat it. Oh, yeah. Very good.
Now, about where Eisen's headed.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Yes. It's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eisen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
Right. Let's work together and find him.
Alright, going back. I guess we're going north this time, out of the... What? Okay. I guess we're going north out of town. We're going right through the marshes this time. It's a very roundabout way of doing stuff. There's a bubble over here? Okay. What is it?
Look! A frog!
It's unusual to see one this close to
Yeah,
the
and
sea.
it has a baby frog on its back.
Day at Port Renee.
And another one on top of that back.
Into the void. The sound of the sea.
Magilu?
What was that?
Is that a haiku?
Just a little poem that popped into my head. My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean. That's...
I don't get it at all.
I got another one. Skinny little frog, Magilu is on your side. Do not give up hope.
Yeah, they're
I guess
haikus.
that one is about rooting for a frog?
That's right. I once bet a fortune on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration
win?
for this one. What do you think? Poetic, isn't it?
I think you have a gambling problem.
So, did this skinny frog win?
Oh, hell no.
I
Yep.
lost my entire bet.
I think we can call that poetic justice.
Alright. Garlic just laying around. Alright.
Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Sounds like hazing to me.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you
Yeah,
say
if they,
so.
yeah, I was gonna say if they say so.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
What does that mean?
Velvet.
Yeah, she can't taste anything.
Can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
I'm aware of one other flavor. Magulu, here's your dose of Solitoma.
No! Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from...
Yeah, she loves it.
I see. The sweet taste of another suffering.
Dude, the smile Velvet had forcing that on her was
Why does
great.
it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just is insane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
It's the worst thing ever.
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
None of that is very logical.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
No, not really.
Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that...
Yes, go on.
I don't really understand what that's about.
Miss Magilu, hang in there!
Even Laffy said shit on her.
Well, it is amazing in some sense.
Nothing to
I
live for
suppose.
after that. Uh-oh. What are they doing over here? Did you really collect Solitoma from Warwick Forest? Let's get one thing clear. I tried to stop you. You broke the rules all on your own. I don't want any trouble out of this. Okay.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a brawny, silver-haired man asked me how to get
Oh,
there.
what a stud he was.
going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too. But he seemed a bit rough and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
No clue.
So he was planning on us following him. What's he scheming?
You mean Zavid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
Okay. You have any better weapons? Floric daggers are worse. Everything is pretty much worse. This is why I don't really hit up shops. Like, I don't drive myself to run to shops that often. I'll just buy out, you know, pretty much everything I'll need. Because you can only go up to 15 because, you know, Tales games are Tales games. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if you can enhance these ever. Clearly you can, though. Yeah, you need gold scraps. But I don't know if I'm ever going to get gold scraps, so I might just be screwed. I might have to wait a long time before I can find any. Alright, we're fine.
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Bernac Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
No. But at least we'll be able to run through this whole place. I guess you can't go back into the forest now. It's locked off. It's gray. Yeah. Either that or they're forcing you, or maybe they have it on lockdown because you went ahead and you did everything in there. We're good. We're just going to run through all this. Sounds like a Pokemon's cry. What about over here? Let's... Yeah, fuck it. I don't really care. It's probably nothing.
What's wrong, Laphicet?
I was just
It's been more than 5 seconds without a cutscene.
Can't work together to find Ifrid.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand
Really?
their
How
thoughts
well
and
are you
feelings.
doing that with us?
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
Literally looking to betray us at the first opportunity. She's gonna try to go back, and they're gonna be like, well, great, you know too much, or you've consorted with them for too long. The Great Junction. Oh, look, here we go. Alright, well, let's get a feel for the enemies here. Scorp Stars. Excellent. They look like Zelda enemies. Yeah, I think you could do better. There's gotta be better single targets. There you go. Now that was crazy, but I only got good stuff at the end.
easy victory.
I am invincible!
Alright, we'll do it. Breed Wolf? Yeah, he's weak to form 3. There you go, I can cancel into another combo. What? How much health did I have? I wasn't paying attention. Did he just take my whole life bar? Unbelievable, man. Fuck off. Nice. And this is why I buy a ton of items. I don't know why Tales games limit you to 15 items. This game I feel like is a bigger item chugger. Okay, we interrupted him. Steel barrage. Kind of an idiot. He just does a lot of damage out of nowhere. No! No, my fourth soul! Is he over limit or some shit? Or is it because Velvet draining the shit out of her HP? What is this woman doing? Dude, what the fuck does AI Velvet even do? Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me! Like, we're gonna win, but it's bullshit. Oh, nice. Nice down. Wow. Okay, but she countered it. Dude, Eleanor tanked that hit. Reach excessive hit during a mystic art. A portion of the expended. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, good. Good to know. I don't know if it hit me first, so therefore it didn't hit Eleanor as hard. But holy shit, that looked really cool. She took that first hit and just shrugged it off. I don't know what the fuck AI Velvet does. She Theronizes and then she just stands there bleeding HP. The whole point of Theronizing is you blow through it as quickly as possible because you lose HP when you do it. I don't know what the fuck the AI thinks it's doing half the time. Portion of expended BG will be restored. Okay. I'm gonna sneeze my brains out. Yes. Laffy said is the commander of the seas.
Woo, it's a
Wet
biggie.
seed. What the fuck? Oh, it doesn't really do a ton of damage. This is why I like Eleanor. She's actually really good. Slow. Oh wow, even he came in quick step. Yeah, they said it disables quick stepping.
It looks like no one is injured.
Whoa! Hot water is spouting out of the mountain.
And look at those rainbows.
This is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernat Geyser. The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface.
And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That's very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser.
No way.
And that's easy cooking, so.
Well, not impossible, but with the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Mogulo, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
Okay, I'm sure they do. At least Magilu prevents this game from getting too edgy. Sure, let's fight this.
We will need to be
Force
extremely
Hounds. Fuck. I can't heal the pain. I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain. That's exactly what I want to hear when like half of my arm is hanging off. What I need is a strong single target combo. Oh look, there he is.
Aizen!
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yeah.
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No. They were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this. If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Ifrid card on me?
If you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Ifrid, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms,
I love Zavid. He's so
I
cool
could
in this
accept
game.
that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Who's there?
Yo.
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Aizen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Of course.
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
It was like his way of accepting it.
Can't disagree there.
That they're both born of the same cloth, basically.
Loringen Tower is a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes. It's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life, then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition, then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only 2 reasons. To protect people from demons,
Yeah,
and to
I'm
save
sure
the
there's
world.
a third, which
Are
is
all
to
of
make
you that
profit
dedicated to asceticism?
and
How
status.
sickeningly noble of
Yeah.
you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on.
Brawler, not a killer.
I can't wrap my
Wow.
head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
It's almost
Maybe
like he's a
that's why I
protagonist
don't
in
feel
another
scared
game.
of him. Even when he and Aizen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Ifrid's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh. I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
I mean, Zavid has been around a long fucking time, doing who knows what. Alright, here you go. Left swept bangs. Hard to see with your right eye, but it's fashion, just like Rokuro. I personally think Rokuro's design is so cool, dude. He has the demon eye, and he just covers it up with his hair, and you can only see it during his mystic art. It's cool, okay?
I don't get it.
Get what?
Why did Ifrid let Aizen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Aizen feels? But Ifrid still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Ifrid's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
Okay. Like how she has to always correct herself.
Aizen?
Can't just let a man have a dub.
Can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
It belonged to Ifrid, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization. He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
Yeah, it's a gun.
I can't say.
He's the first
like
pirate to have a gun.
But Ifrid wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own. Then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zavid looking for Ifrid? To apologize
I think that
for
does
stealing
appear
it?
in Zestiria,
Doesn't
right?
seem like that
Someone
much of a
must use that.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I don't remember much, so oh well. Is he gonna touch me? No, okay. We'll go this way. Oh, this is yeah, you know what, let's just go ahead. We'll probably go north in a little bit. It's probably the way forward once we're done here.
Guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
Yeah. Like, not even anyone just out on a lunch break? Alright, well, we'll save. They're nice enough to leave a save point. I guess I'll take it. Why not? What a bunch of clowns. Lothringen. This is what I mean. Like, I really should have played this like back in 2017. It just sucks. I just was not playing anything. I probably would have been able to appreciate so much more about this.
When and how did Ifrid disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work. Drat. It seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Ifrid vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Ifrid would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Ifrid about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh, but I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation.
Yeah, exactly.
By Lord Melchior.
That's fishy.
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And it involves the Abbey?
Yes, obviously. They really just rolling out the red carpet. No one's even here, just chilling? Taking a bite of a sandwich? This is gonna be good. You know we're gonna have like a super boss fight in a minute here. What the fuck is this? I guess that's him.
Ifrid.
So, this is Von Ifrid.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
True. Aside from my little brother, not even once.
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
Is it a fake?
I've got no brother.
Yeah, he has a sister.
Enough of your tricks!
Yeah, that's, okay, I guess we're gonna kill the lolly. I forget her name.
Thanks for luring him out.
The Earth Elemental.
Zavid.
Now come on out,
Well, there's your Zestiria tie-in. It's her.
Lord Melchior.
Breaking through my double illusion. Impressive.
I'm making a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
I shouldn't have let you get away last time. I won't make that mistake again.
Okay.
Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
Yeah, it can free them from the hold that they have. I feel like this is in Zestiria. For sure. Well, that's nice.
He turned her into a demon.
Thanks for your service.
This can't be happening.
It'd be cool if Zavid helped us in the fight.
A chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite a dreadful affliction, isn't it?
Don't you run away!
So why would we stay here and fight these things? We have no reason to. Oh, whatever, fuck it. Legendary wyverns, they're weak to earth.
Why would an exorcist create a demon?
Hey, worry about that later. We've got damn dragons to take care of.
Fortunately for me, one of my moves is an earth move. I just have to be able to hit it. Fuck no! Alright, we're not gonna use form 1, we're gonna use form 3. That's bad. Are we already down to 2 of them? No, we're not. We're not really doing too much, honestly. Yeah, I really think you should just be allowed to attack if you have the fucking soul gauge for it. Like, then what's the point? Like, I don't know, man. Whatever. I think I have one other earth move, but I don't remember what it is. This is the best one I have so far anyway, like... See if I can group them. No, no. Like, it's just trolling at this point. Whatever. Fuck it. If all I have to do is this, then I'll just fucking do this the whole fight. The first move of the combo. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Like, they're not hard. She's got good moves. That Maelstrom move is pretty good. I feel like a lot of the story fights are actually way easier than like some of the Code Reds. Wait, Velvet's dead. Fuck it, get her out of here. I'm not even wasting a life bottle on that. Actually, should I? Can you use a life bottle on someone who's down? Yeah, okay. So even though the bar goes up, that's just how much HP they're regenerating from not being on the active roster. I understand now. Okay. So that's why they're purple and I still can't use them after the battle's over. So you could swap someone out, heal them, you know, whenever you have the time. You don't have to res them and then swap them out. Alright, that's one. Fine, no, we're not. See if I get healed. See, this is not hard at all. See if he attacks me. He's dead.
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Just blow his brains out.
Oh, are you sure about that?
What the? I'll take care of the last one.
Oh no, he's gonna hate us now.
He just saved the wyvern?
You folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
He's gonna forcibly take that shit.
What?
My work here is done.
The hell did you do? Wait, damn you! Follow them!
What a disaster this turned out to be. Shit, I think I learned Form 4. If you hold it, it pushes through that shit instantly. Let's take a look. Form 4, Cyclone Dart. Invoke a seal and fires 3 successive shockwaves. Okay, that could be pretty good. Maybe I could still do, like, a bunch of forms, because you have to end with Form 1. Form 1 is very, like, basic. Like, it's an ender. You're not supposed to use it to open. So you could probably use Form 3, maybe then Form 2, or Form 4, then Form 1, if you had to use forms in a row. Yeah, because I don't think this combo is really doing anything for me. I'm gonna be real. Concealed Blade is just so good. Okay. I'm gonna try this. Let's try putting Form 3 first. Form 4. Form 1, Form 2. At least until I get better stuff, this is what I'll use. And we might like dick around with some of this later. See how well that combos. Oh.
Where the hell did they go? Find them. They can't have gotten far.
I need this first. Thank you. I guess they had to have left back this way, right? There's not really like a ton of ways you could go. This seems like a very straightforward area. Like there's not really anything in here.
Damn. You sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Zavid.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Melchior was highly interested in your weapon. And yet he didn't steal it. Surely a legate like him could snatch it if he wanted to.
Why bother stealing it when you can just copy its hidden formula? Some arts can decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's specialty is?
As he left, he said, "My work here is done."
The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another continent.
And we'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you just one question. Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm counting on you, he said. Back when I served the Exorcists, they sent me on a mission to capture Eifried.
Zavid, you were once their slave?
Yeah. My mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Eifried aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books. He might have been a human, but that guy was a beast. Put a song in my soul. But then Melchior had to jump in and spirit Eifried away with one of his damned illusions.
Yeah, so he traded his freedom.
That old bastard. Playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Eifried and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably didn't know at the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Eifried knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me. Well, that's all I know. Whether you believe me or not is up to you.
Got it. We're done here.
Huh? That was easy.
Eifried only says I'm counting on you to people he trusts.
That's kind of what it implies, yeah.
Is that so?
What a bro, though.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gotta keep looking for Eifried. Still gotta give this back and settle our score.
I doubt you have much time left to get that done.
Yeah, now they have that, they're gonna kill
I'd hazard
him.
a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do. In other words, he and the exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
And now that Eifried's no longer needed, I see no reason for them to keep him alive.
You think I don't know that?
If you really want to save Eifried, you probably ought to team up with us.
Nope. No can do.
Why not?
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill. Sorry, I'm a fighter, not a killer. I won't steal a single life. That's just my creed.
And I've got no intention of changing our pirate creed either.
It's a damn shame.
Eisen and Zavid have their own creeds. They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different.
Just like humans.
Melchior's illusions.
That was sure
well,
something.
time for like
Melchior
5
and his
skits.
illusions are cheats.
There's no cheating in combat.
What I meant is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding exorcist.
Do I need to charge this?
And the illusions seemed so real.
Maybe.
Had that gone on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
If it can't be distinguished from reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the illusion.
That sort of happiness can rot.
You think so?
But by using illusions, you can defeat an opponent without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how humane.
We love genjutsus.
Wow, the Abbey is so great.
Lord Melchior is an exemplary man who has served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding. He's done everything from logistical planning to defense strategy and even political negotiations. He shows the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so...
He turned a friendly Moloch into a dragon.
Yeah, without a second thought.
Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
Yeah, but...
Don't lose heart, Eleanor.
The guy's an asshole, it's okay.
But you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot accept this.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I thought it was another skit. He didn't even think for half a second about that.
I knew this
Portrait of
would be big.
3 Guardians.
What a treasure.
Okay.
Scout.
Cool. I kind of hate real life, like time-taking missions like that now. It's just not my favorite. Okay. Alright, I guess we're going this way? No, return to the... Yeah, that's okay. We cannot warp. Okay, so we have to run. Yeah, we'll debrief, I guess. Whatever. It is kind of a long ways to run.
I thought I smelled someone pondering. What's on your mind, Laphicet?
I know Siegfried comes from another continent and all, but do you know anything else about it, Rokuro?
Nope, can't say I do. All I care about are swords. That contraption doesn't interest me much.
I suppose that makes sense. But it looked real powerful.
Just guessing based on how we saw Zavid use it, I'd say it amplifies his power somehow.
Yeah, that is definitely in
amplifier.
Zisteria. I remember something like
It's
this.
true that he seemed to get stronger when he fired it at himself.
Yeah, and it gave that dying legendary wyvern enough strength to escape.
But wasn't it also what he used to dispel Melchior's illusions back there?
That was also amplification. The Malachim are the source of his arts. The relic pushed them past their limits and... kablooey.
Suffice it to say, it can be used both offensively and defensively. It must be very hard to master.
More important is what the Abbey plans to do with it. Not that I really care.
They're gonna do some wacky shit. Like, they're gonna abuse Malachim.
Laphicet, may I ask you something?
What is it?
The girl with the umbrella from Lord Melchior's illusion. What is her connection to Eisen? I don't think he'd answer if I asked him myself.
I don't know. I was wondering about her as well. She was pretty, wasn't she?
Oh, so you like a girl who's cute, but with a bit of sophistication.
Really? I thought his type was more like...
Shh. What's going on?
We were discussing a delicate topic. Luffy
I
says
love it
first
when they
crush,
choke
if
me.
You must know.
Oh.
No, we weren't. We were just talking about the umbrella girl from the illusion.
The umbrella girl. That illusion made Aizen hesitate. She must be really important to him.
Indeed. It must be a deep, naughty relationship.
Come on now.
Like a wife he wants to leave, but he can never let go.
It's his sister.
Or a lover from whom he can't move on.
No, that's too wild, and she's too young.
Yeah, it's not that. What's more likely for a self-serving pirate is a daughter from a woman who only knows him by a fake name.
They were
Perhaps one
talking
who
about his
cast
brother,
aside,
and then he
or who
showed
cast
up.
him
Like, that's his
aside.
sister.
And maybe she was somebody he couldn't marry for some reason. But when she died, he raised her daughter for her.
He had been friends with her since they were children. But they only realized their true feelings after they had been married to someone else.
Was this their idea of romance?
Yeah, it sounds a lot worse.
In any case, beware of girls, Luffy said.
Right.
Base department is calling it again. I cannot believe I have to walk all the way back. I wonder how you get to that lower area. I just don't remember her name. She's a party member. And she's like sad the whole time. And I think even in Zestiria she mentions she has a brother, but I forget what happened to Aizen. If they even mention him by name. So maybe they conceived Zestiria and they conceived Berseria at the same time. I don't know the development story between these two games, but it seems like they were meant to be like a two-part story. And the second storyline came out first. But I guess what's cooler is that like anything really could kind of happen here. All right, here we go. Let's just warp. I mean, should I spend the in-off bottle? Yeah, fuck it. Might as well buy a bunch of them. Okay. Lord knows I will gladly take these to save some time. And my sound is delayed, so I'll fix that in a minute.
Now what are we gonna do? What's wrong?
This dog came up with a book in its mouth. Here, take a look.
Huh. It looks pretty old. I've never seen this kind of writing before.
It's not ancient Avarost, that's for sure. Part of it looks like a chronology, so maybe it's a history book?
There's some smart
If
kids.
I were to guess, I'd say they're Meliodosian characters, which would peg it at about 2,000 years old. It's more recent than Avarost, but the writing has fallen completely out of use.
All kinds of notes are written throughout the book, too. Someone must have been studying it.
If it's research material, that might make it Videl's book.
Videl? Who's that?
He's a weird kid who's way into studying history. He lives at the inn.
Could you maybe deliver the book to him for us? We were told not to get too close to him, so...
Yeah, sure. I guess.
Alright. Alright, well, he's at the end. Here, let me turn this in real quick. 30,000 for defeating the Frenzied Wolf. Alright, I gotta really quickly reset my... I'll wait till after this cutscene.
My book! My book! Where could I have left it?
Are you Videl? Is this yours?
My book! Oh, that book is super important to me. Thank you.
I'm Laphicet. I hope you don't mind that we flipped through some of it. Can you actually read Meliodosian script?
You recognize Meliodosian writing? That's unusual in this day and age.
Oh, it's
Does
not
this
that
kid
big of
become a
deal,
character
really.
in Zestiria? Like, he becomes famous or some shit?
When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer who travels the world and explores
could
lots
imagine.
of ruins. So to make sure I'm ready for anything, I've been studying ancient history, starting with the Era of Darkness.
The Era of Darkness? You're referring to the Dark Period, right?
Right. Almost no written records from the age have survived. But if you compare the history before and after, you can tell something major must have happened.
Wow, that's fascinating.
I just fall asleep.
I know!
Look at those
The
two.
animations are really
All
good in
worked
this
up over
game.
an old buck.
It's very in-depth.
My little brother was just like that too. Luffy and our brother used to.
Yeah. You mean Artorias.
We've received reports of suspicious persons in the area. Have you seen anything?
Not good. They're onto us.
Quickly, hide in my house.
Vidal, have you seen anyone suspicious recently?
Sorry, sir. I've been absorbed in my book.
That's all right, thanks. Look, I know it must be tough living alone with your mom. Just remember, your father's a praetor. He's out there fighting to protect us all. Keep your chin up for his sake at least, all right?
Uh-huh.
All right, he's gone.
Thanks for your help, Vidal.
Vidal, your father is an exorcist?
Yeah, he is. But don't worry, I won't say anything about you and your friends. I'm your friend too.
Really?
And to prove it, I'll let everyone in on a big secret. This book tells you how to make an Omega Elixir, an incredibly ancient and powerful medicine. If I'm reading it right, you need 5 ingredients in order to create the elixir. I've only translated one of them so far, but I'll tell you what it is.
All right, cool. Never gonna do this.
You, Vidal, but I don't have any way to repay you for this.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. I'd just like it if you came and talked with me again sometime.
Of course. What are friends for?
I'm sure this is like a whole group of side quests and stuff.
The Omega Elixir. That's an ancient medicine said to be able to cure any disease. But it was my understanding that no samples or recipes survived the Era of Darkness.
Meliodacian script was used prior to the Era of Darkness, so I guess it's possible that Vidal's recipe might be legit.
He's just a kid. I don't know how much we can trust his translation.
You saw his notes. I doubt many adults could even get anything out of that book. He might be onto something.
Kids are more capable than we give them credit for, especially where their interests lie.
I think we can trust Vidal.
Laffy used to read books intently like that, too.
Furthermore, couldn't a hypothetical Omega Elixir be quite useful to you, Velvet?
Laffy, you look like you really want to track down those ingredients.
Yeah, I do.
Personally, I don't really care. But if you want to look for them, I won't stop you.
Okay.
Alright. You consumed research on ancient legacies. Alright, well, let's keep going. And I probably will not be doing that, so... Oh yeah, I was supposed to do this real quick. Whoop. You know, it's funny, I actually have this in the background. This is a nice background that I've had forever. I never show it because I always just use this. It's actually one of my desktop wallpapers. I use the same four. Like, I know I'm a big guy. I'm a big fan of all kinds of cool looking wallpapers and stuff. I gotta find, like, you remember they used to make jigsaw puzzle games, like for like not educational software but computer games. Those were the good old days.
Big storm came and swept me out to a class 4.
Kind of miss it back in the day. Things were cooler when I was on Windows 98 and XP.
Just wait it out in a
it was more fun. You had to experiment
then
with more shit.
The water turned all gooey. Then I had these jellyfish things coming onto the deck, and before I knew it, slugs were swimming around in the damn ocean.
Wouldn't the salt in seawater mess up a slug?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But these weren't no sea slugs neither. It was scary, I'll tell you that much. You want my advice? Stay the hell away from that island altogether. But if you do go, watch out for that gooey stuff.
What did that pirate mean by Class 4? I've never heard of that.
It's a classification the Abbey uses to help inform their strategy. An estimation of how well they've been able to manage the demon
Class
outbreak
4
in
is
an area.
probably a miserable failure.
Administrative Zone Classes 1 through 3 have been assigned a suitable contingent of exorcists to guarantee the population's safety.
So, Class 4 administrative zones are ones that are still unsafe?
In a perfect world, the entire kingdom would be protected, but there's just not enough manpower to go around. The Abbey doesn't send exorcists to remote areas and far-off islands. Instead, they avoid casualties by making those areas off-limits.
But that pirate mentioned he'd come close to an island. Are those policies actually enforced?
They send out an official notice to stay away, and that's all. It's not like they could blockade every tiny remote island out there. So you're free to dive into the deep end if you want, but no one will come to your rescue. Hope you know how to swim.
If they could keep the demons in check, they wouldn't have to tell people to stay clear. Frankly, I think the Abbey just doesn't want to go near places like that.
In other words, these are dangerous places
Yeah,
that the
they just
Abbey
don't even
has
want to
washed
think about
their
it.
hands of.
Makes you wonder how much they can administrate these places when they're not willing to get their hands dirty.
Are there many Class 4 administrative zones?
I've heard of 10 such regions in my time working as an inspector for the Abbey. But I'm afraid I couldn't tell you their exact locations or their current status.
If the Abbey abandoned this island, it's probably safe to assume that it's getting to be pretty dangerous.
If we go there, we're gonna want to be prepared.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Demons! There's more of them. A whole band of them rampaging through Roaring Forest.
There was already one dangerous demon in those woods, and now we have more.
So basically, we could go
And they're
back
still
there
on the
and
loose.
kill more stuff.
A lot of
if we want.
exorcists have come to deal with them, but
what do these demons look like?
That's what I want to know. Those Abbey people won't tell us nothing. Every time a demon comes around, it's all, show us your cargo this, and don't leave port for a while that. How are we supposed to catch any fish?
these demons really are a pain in the neck. If I was an exorcist, I'd lay down some justice, I tell ya. At the end of the day, it's not the demons or the exorcists that have it rough. It's us normal folk.
Anyway, you guys should be careful. There are demons about.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, very nice. Okay. Finally good to go.
First mate! You're all right!
Sorry to worry you.
And the captain?
It turned out to be a fake. But now I know the real one's still alive somewhere.
Well, of course he is.
Not that he has a lot of time left.
What do you mean?
Calm down. I'll explain later.
Yeah, they have no reason to keep him alive.
You stay calm too, okay?
And you've all taken your Salatoma?
Yes, sir.
And nobody died?
All still kicking.
Compared to your curse, sir, this sickness was tiny potatoes.
All right. Then let's get ready to sail out.
Already done, sir.
We're ready whenever.
The Pirate's Creed, huh?
There's worse out there.
All right, cool. I guess we're going back to our original goal. You would think that this was originally part of everything, you know? Cadnix. What about up there? I gotta see if there's like a bigger map, right? I think we escaped from that island on the west. I think that's a prison island. Class 4 zone. What the fuck? Alright, well, we're not doing that. I'm surprised we don't get into combat on the high seas, you know? Which Final Fantasy was it where you got that? It was 3. 3 lets you do that.
But I'm glad everyone on the ship is
And then you
feeling
lose that
better.
ship, and then you can't fight that anymore. I remember
Though it
that.
sounds like they never want to touch that Salatoma stuff ever again.
What about Eleanor?
She took it too, and her face went all wow.
I don't mean how she looked. I mean how she actually feels.
Oh, well, she looks like she feels better too.
Good.
You're worried about her, aren't you, Velvet?
No, it's nothing like that.
I gotta do this in a minute.
Let me tell you something, kiddo. When young maidens ripen, they have trouble expressing their feelings.
So Velvet's ripen?
Like a
Not
fruit.
you. Quit giving Laffy set confusing thoughts.
No trouble expressing those feelings, I see.
I have to betray them. I must.
The Abbey is supposed to exist to bring peace and order to the world. Everything the Abbey does, everything Lord Melchior and Shepherd Artorius do, it ought to be rooted in that mission. And yet, something just doesn't feel right here.
You are dismissed. That knowledge is not for you.
Something wrong? Whoa! Easy there. Just asking.
Sorry. I was just deep in thought. Is there something you need from me?
Nah. Just heard a bunch of sighs and wondered if you were feeling sick or anything.
No, I drank my Salatoma juice.
Ah. Tasted like crap, didn't it?
It wasn't that bad.
Hey.
What?
Are you afraid of demons?
No, I am not.
You barely talk to me.
More like I despise them. 10 years ago, a group of them attacked my village. They destroyed everything. And everyone.
Including your family?
Yes. The only family I had at that point was my mother. And in all the chaos, she... All I have left of her is this hand mirror she gave me. I didn't want anyone else to have to feel the way I did. And so I became an exorcist in order to destroy demons. So you can keep your pity.
Gotcha. I will then.
I'll call that bluff. Man, Rokuro's such a bro. Okay. I'm nervous. Is something gonna happen? I guess not. What happened here? Looks run down.
What is that?
That's called a pangyon, a type of bird native to this area.
Pangyon.
Their meat is succulent and tender, and makes a lovely stew.
Wow, what's it taste like?
You'd eat that poor thing? Savage.
You're one to talk, demon. It was one of my mother's specialties.
All right, enough of the chit-chat. Magilu, what's this grimoire friend of yours like?
Well, how do I put it? Oh. You know, like that.
Like what?
Well, to put it in a way those of meager imagination can understand.
Crazy.
Grim's got a sort of listless, aristocratic air about her. A noble woman in her twilight, you could say.
Huh. So you mean, like, a woman, but different from Velvet and Eleanor.
You're not wrong there. Tell you what, just keep an eye out for a grown woman.
Poor Aizen.
Grown woman. Okay, I got it.
Well, since we got her name, we could start by asking around.
Exactly. Now you're talking. What's up, kiddo?
Magilu, you're a grown woman yourself. So why is it you have trouble clearly expressing your real feelings?
That was the realest thing anyone has asked her so far. Clipping through that hat is driving me crazy.
Mine broke. Bagow! Chapoom! Bye-bye!
Your feelings broke?
Come on. Let's question the townsfolk.
Salt, city of the southern seas. Well, fisherman told me he saw an octopus eating a whale. The octopus must have been a demon, which means demon blight has been spread to the sea. Do I need to save? Have you heard of a woman named a Grimoire? No, can't say I have. Doesn't sound like a Southgate name. Are you sure she's on this island? If this is your first time in Southgate, you need to protect your skin from the sun or you'll be sorry. My Empire State, Southgate was a paradise where all you needed to do was fish. Now I've been crushed between demons on one front and exorcist rules on the other. My generation missed out on the good life. That's relatable. I shouldn't laugh. We've all been there. Some folks up north criticize the people of Southgate for eating pengyun. I'm Southgate born and raised, but I see where they're coming from. After all, up north they eat rat pig. Now that's just downright cruel.
So how...
It's quite a bit different from Logris.
This place was even more relaxed before the opening. But recently, a lot of our young folk have gone starry-eyed about the city and left us in the lurch.
It's still better than it was when the demons first started showing up. We have the Abbey to thank for that. And because people are traveling more now, the need for ships has skyrocketed. Our lumber industry is booming.
In other words, when the money started flowing, people let it go to their heads?
That and those exorcists and soldiers from the bigger cities, they really seemed sophisticated. People from the other islands wear different clothes and have things we don't, you know?
Getting worked up and worked over by what's trendy. Is that foolishness not the very definition of youth?
If this keeps up, our island's traditions will fade away.
Well,
that's what
sucks
worries
to be you.
I understand how you feel, but you have to give young people the freedom to be themselves.
That's good for her, I guess. New request coming in. The Shrieking Demonic Bat. I guess I missed this earlier. The Overzealous Spider. Oh, of course, it's a spider lady. Alright, so that's all we have so far, I guess. Yeah. Oops, well, this is back in Hadlow Hollow. I don't even remember what that is. And then I missed one, Volg Ruins, somewhere. Okay, well, not going back to those places. I have no clue where we're going at all. We're looking for a woman named Grimoire. Do you know her? I'm afraid. I know where to get Grim Worms. They're limp things, like a bit like lugworms. You can use them as bait, but for my money, Catworm is always the better option. Excellent. You're all northerners. Welcome to Assault. Southgate is made up by 100 tropical islands. Each island had its own town and culture, but Demon Blight took most of them from us. There are lots of exorcists on this island to keep us safe. Yes, they probably all retreated back to, like, these islands, you know. Maybe, I don't know if they're still on hundreds. Especially after the opening. There you go.
It's become common practice to use Southgan lumber for shipbuilding, but there's a reason. Our trees really are the best for it.
Natant trees only grow in Southgand. Their wood is light, tough, and doesn't rot. Perfect for shipbuilding.
You know your stuff. Long ago, before people knew how to build seafaring vessels, Midgan and Southgan were separate countries. Then our ancestors fashioned rafts out of Natant logs and floated all the way to Midgan. A Midgan craftsman, amazed to see a humble raft cross the open sea, returned with our ancestors here to Southgand.
He had used the Natant logs to build a large, sturdy ship.
Thanks to him, commerce took off between Midgan and Southgan, and the Age of Exploration began. The excitement of a new age had everyone floating on air, but within mere decades, Midgan declared war on Southgan.
Excellent.
Ironically enough, it was ships made from trees from their islands that enemies used to invade them.
The fighting continued for a long time, but in the end, Midgan emerged the victor. Our islands were occupied. As hard as things were, our ancestors still liked to joke about it. They'd say, Age of Exploration, more like Age of Exploitation.
When things were that bad, they could still joke about it?
Southganders have always been a cheerful bunch. We tend to look for the silver lining in every cloud. It may not seem like it these days, but Southgand used to be a place where the laughter would never cease. Some people even used to call it Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. This must have been a really fun place.
Kill me. Well, Midgan just seems to do the same thing to everywhere. They just exploit the shit out of it. The usual empires. Well, at least this time it's a church. No one could have seen that coming. Here's a suspicious looking lot. I'm going to need to see some identification. If it's a travel permit you want, we've got one. Magalu's menagerie very well. I warn you that you should be careful how you dress, even if you are entertainers. If you didn't have an exorcist with you, I'd have to take you in for questioning. You're entirely correct. I'll make sure they understand. Well, we dodged that. So all of that for nothing. It really was just go to the marker.
Still no leads on that grimoire lady.
Magulu, when did you get that letter from her you mentioned?
Hard to say. It must have been last year? A decade ago?
Take this seriously, or I'll feed you to the sharks.
Oh, what? I think I'd at least rate a kraken.
Keep this up and I swear I'll eat. It's them.
The final preparations are complete. Once you've assumed your new post, everyone will act on
We
your
cannot go
command.
anywhere without running into one of the fucking
sister.
group.
But to be honest, I worry that these shoes I'm filling might just be a bit too big for me.
You need not worry. You possess a special strength and quality that others lack. Shepherd Artorius has high hopes for your deployment to Palamedes. Fear not. Just be yourself and you'll do fine. Believe you're a leader, and you will be.
Yes, I'll try to make you proud, sister.
They're sending him to Palamedes? Is that the name of a facility on this island?
Yeah, but for what
I
purpose?
had better get going.
Safe travels.
Oh, one more thing. Be careful around the demon in Haria. It's stronger than it looks. We've even had some casualties.
Understood.
Also, if you must drink the water, remember to boil it.
Yes, sister, I'll be okay.
Sister.
I know, I worry too much. But I just can't help myself.
So, there's a demon in Haria. Sounds like it's a pretty feisty one, too.
If so, it may prove useful.
Still, what magical timing for Oscar to show up here at the very same hour we do.
What a coincidence.
I understand your suspicion of me, but have you any proof?
None, it's true. But as an exorcist, you're certainly sympathetic to the Abbey's cause.
And soon you may wish we were sympathetic.
Eleanor hasn't been snitching on us. I'm sure of it.
And how would you know? Are you watching her even when she's taking a bath?
Huh? No, I don't. I always stay outside when she's taking a bath. And...
Then isn't it possible she's communicating with the Abbey in secret while you're not there?
You pledged to obey me until the day you die, correct?
Yes, that I did.
Remember, when you two trade blows, only the Abbey wins.
One less demon, and one less traitor for them to worry about.
Yeah, we have no
While
choice.
we're
We might as well
standing
trust
around here
her.
arguing, that demon could be attacking Grimoire.
It's true. Let's find some more people to question around town.
You know we're gonna have like 10 skits after this, right? I hate that demon velvet. Grr. I told you!
So what's it really like?
Huh?
The connection between Moloch and Vessel. Do you share, like, thoughts and feelings?
Sort of. When I'm dwelling inside Eleanor, I can see what she sees and hear what she hears. But I can't read her thoughts or her emotions. Sitting in a box doesn't teach you how the box feels.
I see. In that case, I want to give her as little time alone as possible.
I don't want to bathe with her.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
I know. You're a boy and all. For her baths, we can send Bienfu.
That's a terrible idea.
That's a bad idea. It'll have to be Magilu. Or myself.
Phew.
What sort of boundaries have you and Eleanor drawn? How do you sleep?
We talk before bed sometimes. But it's not like I'm sleeping by her side or anything. It's easier for me to tell when she wakes up if I'm dwelling inside her.
Does she ever get out of bed at night?
Not in my experience. And she sleeps so peacefully.
Huh?
When she's around you guys, she always looks so stern. But when she's sleeping, her expression is softer, you could say. She lets her hair down too. And I think it's kind of prettier that way.
Huh. So that's what he likes. Well, keep an eye on her, but...
But?
Watch out for the older girls.
Huh?
She's really treating him like a brother.
Teresa and Oscar sure seem close.
I've known them since I was an initiate, but I've
She's
never seen
changing
them quarrel.
slowly.
Not even once.
Did you ever fight with your brother, Velvet?
Yeah, I guess I did. Sometimes I'd chew him out, and he'd sulk and stop talking to me, but I found that adorable too.
You did?
Oh, you're a mean older sister.
No matter how much he dug in his heels, or tried to talk like he was in charge, after a while he'd be right there trailing along behind me.
Like a little puppy dog.
Puppies are a lot more obedient. I always had to keep an eye on him. Little brothers are odd creatures.
Rokuro's a little brother. Is he adorable too?
He's not my little brother.
I don't think a little brother who's out to kill you is in any way adorable.
But Shigure seemed like he was having fun.
Sometimes you just don't make sense.
Huh? I don't know.
Little brothers.
Do you have any siblings?
I'm an only child.
Well then, that's perfect. You pretend the boy is your little brother.
Huh?
That's a bit extreme, but actually, when I'm talking with Lavisette, sometimes I think, this is what having a brother must feel like.
I could be Eleanor's brother.
No, you won't.
Don't take any of this nonsense seriously,
you're
Lavisette. Malakim are just tools to exorcists. She can never think of you as her brother.
Oh, yeah.
You're wrong. I've changed how I view Malakim. I know that's true because I can think of him as a brother.
Right.
She's all talk. Don't believe her.
It seems to me like
yeah,
you're
Velvet,
the one who's
you're
treating
kind of
him
being
as
the
tool
asshole here a
by
little
forcing
bit.
your own opinions upon him.
Ooh, two sisters struggling for the affections of their brother. Eeny teeny candlestick. Which one will the Muppet pick?
How about an older brother instead?
Yeah, Rokuro, come bail this dude out. Yeah, there's no doubt that she sees him as a replacement for her brother. And once again, I hope they do not cuck out and make it so that that's actually her brother, just with no memory.
Hey, this doll, it looks like Bienfu.
What?
Ah, a keen eye you have, young man. That is a doll of the Empyrean Aminoch.
That's Empyrean Aminoch?
Yep, no doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eyes. Real dignified, but not without a bit of a temper.
You saw her? Why was she angry?
Well, the Abbeys banned any profession of the Aminochian faith in Southgand, despite her popularity. Gotta assume that's what got her all bent out of shape. I tried talking to her, but no matter what I said, she was just like...
Just like Grimoire.
Wait, that sounds like... And that low-energy goddess you saw? The doll you've got here looks like her?
Yeah, more or less.
Ha! Fortune smiles upon thee, weary adventurers. That listless goddess is none other than Grim.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was?
I hate you.
So, shopkeep, where'd you see her?
I think it was down by McClear Beach.
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right. Quickly, to the beach!
Yeah, like, why didn't
you mention Grimoire as a Moloch before now?
You can't be too careful with that information.
I hate you. I hate her so much.
Listening everywhere.
Why didn't she just tell it to us on the boat on the way over here? Okay, well now we can buy peach gels at least. So I'm gonna buy a couple of these. Alright. Dark Holy. This is better for her. So we'll buy one of those. This is also better for Rokuro. This talisman is also pretty good. There you go. We'll buy this. I know we're buying a lot, but it'll probably be worth it. They have a sale on this. I mean, should I not do this, right? Like, should I not take this? It'll lower my attack by, what, 20? Oh, fuck that. These boots could probably be good on someone. Yeah, I'll buy these as well. Alright, well, goodbye, Kurogane daggers. Damn, but that's a real hit to art damage. But I don't really use arts. I like how these look better, though. Yeah, you get no art bonus on that. Okay, well, we'll use the Floric Talisman. For her, I have the new boots. The chocolate idol? What? What is this? I like her base one better. I think it looks the coolest. What is even going on, man? Yeah, we don't really have anything better for her. Sure. I think we're good. Like, I don't really use Laphicet and Velvet anymore. There you go. That's a bit better. Alright. I'm not really thinking too hard about what I'm going to use and where. Let's talk to these people while we're here. Because if I don't do it now, I'm never doing it. Oh, and I'm supposed to do this as well. Alright, one more. We have to do one more exploration and then we'll be able to go out. Balmy fluid.
The people of Southgand originally worshipped Amenoch, the Empyrean of Water. The lives of the people of the Southern Isles are inherently tied to the sea. Whether it was gratitude for a good catch or an appeal for protection, everyone offered their prayers to Amenoch.
But the Abbey worships Innominat, don't they? Do the people still keep their faith?
Most
yeah,
of
but
the people
in secret,
obey
right?
the will of the Abbey. But one small village deep in Southgand is a special case. The village is called Haria, and even now they keep their faith in Amenoch. They've even quarreled with the Abbey. I'm grateful that they fight off the demons. I really am. But do they have to dictate which gods we worship too?
They think they do. It's their truth. Then again, they can't control what's in your heart, can they?
Not yet. We're not at cyberpunk levels. Alright, what do you want down here? Wait, hold on. Oh.
What does it mean to become an adult?
Nothing.
The eternal
Adults are just big
Have
kids.
you ever heard of the ceremony of adulthood? It's a yearly tradition on this island.
If I remember right, it's totally wild. Everyone throws bananas and oranges at each other.
Traditionally, yes, but things have changed over the years. Bananas and oranges are a thing of the past. People are always reaching for bigger and better things, right? In this case, it's watermelons. Whole watermelons.
You're throwing
That's
watermelons?
dangerous.
That's gotta hurt.
Trust me, I know. But watermelons are the least of our worries. Recently, people have started flinging coconuts.
Coconuts? Those things are as hard as rocks!
Trust me, I know. Like getting hit with a brick. Now, every year, there are some kids who never make it to adulthood.
You don't mean they...
Yeah, I've kept putting it off myself.
They
but
kill them?
Looks like this year, I've got no choice but to participate. That's crazy. It's far too dangerous. And more importantly, how does it make someone an adult?
There are ancient traditions that say overcoming danger marks a child's coming of age. Some people still cling to the old ways.
Can't believe we're just gonna step by that. They kill people by throwing coconuts at their heads.
Sit around complaining how weak as darn kids are.
Yeah, back in my day.
Back then, they used bananas and watermelons. They even cracked the watermelons ahead of time.
I don't think cracking a coconut would help much either.
So that's why you're standing about looking blue.
I'm so ashamed of myself for being scared.
If you don't want to do the ceremony, why not just skip it?
Yeah, what good is it if you end up dead?
But I don't really have a choice. I wouldn't be able to show my face around here if I chickened out.
Having the courage to say no to something you don't feel is right. Isn't that the true mark of an adult?
Wait. You're right!
Yeah, they wanted it to be a happy ending. We're just gonna skip over that people die from coconut trauma. Amazing.
And getting carried away with yourself and acting the fool is the true mark of immaturity.
Sorry. You're right.
Okay. That was very exciting.